Wow. You should have watched the judiciary hearing last week. Senator Cruz and Senator Kennedy went after a nominee of the Biden administration who was very proud of taking a 6'2" biological male convicted of child rape and putting him in a female prison where he would feel more comfortable. And the Bureau of Prisons said this is nuts. And the senator said it's nuts. And this judge sat by her decision. I hope she never gets on the federal bench. I watched a video the other day where Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana and Ted Cruz of Texas were grilling this judge that Biden is trying to put on the federal court. And this was extraordinary testimony. This judge had put a biological male who has now decided he is female, and the judge put him in a women's prison despite previous convictions for raping children and possession of child pornography. The judge said, William McLean, who now is to be known as Justine, said, I want to be housed with female inmates in a federal prison. I don't want to go to a male prison. I want to go to a female prison. And the head of the prison system said in a press release, this is amazing, what planet did you parachute in from? You're going to a male prison with this kind of record. And the judge overruled the Bureau of Prisons and sent him to the women's prison. And Kennedy said in the Congress, this was the Senate hearing, even people in prison have a right to be safe. This is a big dude who's committed rapes on children and all kinds of crimes like this long. He's a child pornography disseminator. And John Kennedy said a great line at the end. He goes, I'm going to vote no. And if I could vote twice, I would vote no twice. You are the most unqualified, worst judge that has ever come before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
But she's the role model of the left. She is exactly the type of judge that they want. How's that happen?
The judge responded by saying, my recommendation was the petitioner's serious medical needs were being denied by keeping her in a men's facility.
Oh, my goodness.
So she overruled the Bureau of Prisons and said, please transfer Ms. Shelby to a female facility as soon as possible.
Knowing that he's a man.
And because Shelby said she feared for her life, health, and safety and suffered from gender dysphoria. 6'2" tall, full-grown male. Can you imagine being in a cell if you're a 5-foot woman? You're defenseless at night and in the showers because they all shower together, right? And this pedophile rapist is going to be in with them. So this is what Ted Cruz said to the judge. So you took a 6'2" serial child rapist with male genitalia because he said, I'd like to be in a woman's prison. And your answer was, that sounds great to me. I mean, these senators are right. This is nuts.
I mean, it's really not funny, but like, how is that even real? You know, I've said this too before. The military, hospital facilities, the police department, fire department, first responders, and even the law system, those should be very strict on staying and sticking with reality. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no playroom. There shouldn't be any playroom, nothing.
So why did all the Democrats in the Judiciary Committee line up to support this judge after listening to this testimony?
That's exactly what they want.
The Bureau of Prisons said, no, you're not putting a man in a female prison, especially a rapist.
Barry, our society is declining. We're going backwards. And, you always hear from the left, the Democrats saying that, the Republicans are trying to take us back in time. No, we're just sticking with reality. Reality tells us that a man is a man, 6'2" man with genitals going into the women's prison is more than likely going to have sex with these women, if not just blatantly raping them when he's already a serial rapist himself. That's the reason why he's in jail, raping children. So the left, there's a difference between good and evil, blatantly, Barry, because you can't.
Wait. There used to be. There used to be.
It used to be. The mind of these people is just bizarre. It's completely sick. Again, doctors, when you have a man coming to the hospital and he needs to be treated, the doctor has to treat this man as a man. You can't treat him as a woman when he's not a woman. Reality needs to be, I guess we need to do legislation to say reality is going to do, and vote on reality. And I'm willing to bet every single Democrat would say no to that bill. Reject reality. I mean, really, and call it the reality bill. Well, I mean, because that's the level, that's the situation our society is in right now. And it's just mind blowing to me. It really is. Common sense is no longer common.
That's one I'm going to steal from Will Johnson. I like that one.